Howdy, everyone. I was dancing to the music. How's everyone doing today? ScottFreeforall here. It's Sunday. We're going to stream for a couple hours. We're going to be on the Green Valley, Nebraska 4X map on our multiplayer server. And we got some work to do, guys, because I have been ignoring the whole map, the whole multiplayer server, and things have gone bad. So we got a little preparing to do, but we're gonna do some fun stuff. The Sim Guy, howdy Mark, good to see you. Glad to have you in the chat today. We're gonna get some stuff done. Let's go over to game. So I'll show you right away part of the problem. Here is all of our owned areas. All this orange area is ours. So we have these 5 fields. This field right here is full of corn. We harvested half of it on our last live stream. There is some of it left. What time is it? We've got about, what, 8 in-game hours before that withers. So I'm probably gonna just do that off camera after the live stream, since that's what we did the whole live stream last time. Oh, okay. Hey, if you want to join me, Mark, that's fine. Go for it. We're gonna do a lot of cultivating. I like to cultivate. We've got some repairing to do. Look at this, field 38. It's all withered up. This used to be our barley, and now it is. Oh, it was soybeans. Now it's withered. I guess on the upshot, the nitrogen and pH is perfect. So whatever we plant in there next time will be okay. But yeah, I think we're just going to cultivate that under. Look at this also. So this is a brand new field that we bought, field 27. I'm kind of excited about this one. Let's go there. So yeah, here we go. And I've already got some equipment out here. There's some fieldstone out here because that's the state that it was when we started the game. I have fieldstone turned off. And by the way, I turned off weeds. Sick and tired of weeds, so we're not going to do that anymore. Waylon Timlick, howdy Waylon. Good to have you in the chat today. How are you doing? So I've got one of my 2 trusty Case quad tracks here. And I've got my nice... what is this? It's the Case, what do they call this thing? The Tiger Mate. Yeah, it takes 500 horsepower to pull this big boy, but we've got it and more in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this up. I'm going to just have a worker. Oh, I don't have courseplay set up. All right, well, I guess I'll be doing this one myself. I'll do the headlands myself, and then I am going to hire a worker and just have the regular base game worker do some cultivating for us. And then once that's set up, I'm going to get some other fields going. If anybody wants to join, you're free to do so. I've got plenty of fields to cultivate. We got Matthew Walter. How am I doing today? I'm doing great, Matthew. Thank you for asking. Tracer 96. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good to have you here, Trace. Yeah, like I said, we've got a lot of cultivating to do. So, also ignored were our animals. Now, fortunately, the cows are fine. With plenty of food. The chickens ran out of food, so the chickens are all dead. All we need to do is start feeding them, and it's going to take a while, but then they'll start producing eggs again. I'm not too concerned. I mean, if you look at our money, we've got lots and lots of money, so I am not worried about that. But I'm going to go ahead and start cultivating this. As far as the field stone is concerned, I'm probably going to get that out of here. Whoa, come on, Scott, pay attention. Probably going to get that out of here. Probably just going to use like a F12 command and just get rid of it, but it takes a little trick to get it done. Waylon, you're doing good. Glad to hear that. Now, we don't have to cultivate this field. We do have a seeder that will direct drill. I don't know if our planters will, but you know what? I like to cultivate. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go around this field a couple times, and then I'll hire a worker, have them get going, and then I'm going to need to lease some extra equipment, at least some more cultivators. I do have one other quad track that we can use to pull a big cultivator, and then I've got my other tractors are Case Magnums, and they only have like 349 horsepower, something like that. So we could find some smaller cultivators for them to pull, or I can just rent something else. Collect the stone and sell it for extra. Yeah, we've done a lot of that on this multiplayer server, Mark. Takes a lot of work though, and although yeah, you get some money for it, I'm not really hurting for money. For me, it's more about just convenience and fun. I just like the game quality of this. So I told you I was excited that we purchased this field. Lots of reasons why. Number one, look at the scenery. We're right here on the riverbank. We have the bridge in front of us. We've got forgot the name of that farm. We have a farm. There's a BGA over there. There is our farm right there, and you can't see our cows, but they're over there. Trace is incoming. All right, Trace. Hey, Trace. If you're incoming, once you get here, how about I let you take over here? Put a couple of headlands around this field. Was it field 28? And then I'll get set up on the next field. And Mark, if you want to join, go ahead. There are a lot of mods, and the map's pretty big. But it shouldn't take you too long if you have a good connection. A fast connection. Oh, so yeah, other reasons why I like this field. Friend of the channel and personal friend of mine, the Farm Sim guy, he did a pretty long live stream and maybe even just a vid series. All right, Trace, I'm gonna have you take over here, and then I'm gonna go to the store and rent some other stuff. And Trace, you have Discord up. Okay, I might get that set up as well. In fact, while you're coming in and finding the quad track, let me get set up over there. Be right back. Trace, can you hear me? Okay. All right, Trace, I am gonna go to the store and see what we can lease in the way of cultivators. However, I think I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna just get in this big guy. This is our other quad track, and I'm gonna teleport over to the store, so you don't have to watch me drive all the way there. All right, and there is the shop. Let's teleport somewhere safe. Hopefully that's safe. Ooh, yeah, I made it. Okay, let's lease big cultivator. I could just lease another one of the same one I have, but it might be fun to lease something a little different. Let's see, cultivator. There it is. We don't need a 3-meter cultivator. We need some big boys. So this tiger mate is 18.2 meters. You know what? I think that's the biggest one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lease one of these guys. And I think we'll just leave it the way it is. I don't think we need to do all that fanciness. We'll just leave it like, is that the default? Can't remember. Let's do that. Yeah, that's the default. Numbers, sure. This will be number 2. We're gonna lease it. Boom. Oh, you know what? Is it gonna go here? Is it gonna go? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So this guy, I'm gonna take over to the soybean field trace. And get that started. And I botched that up. There we go. And I'll do a couple of headlands over there on the soybean field. I'll hire a worker, and then we'll go get a third setup if we have time. And we'll work on was it field 25, I think? I think that's it. What's going to be the fastest way to get back? Let me see. Let me think. Let's look at our map real quick. So I am up here. There is Trace going at it with the cultivator. So we are here. Yeah, I'm going to go down this way. No. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that'll be fun. We'll go that way. All right. Driving the big boy down the street. Okay. Hold on just a second. Go. Well, how's everybody doing today? How's your week? How was your week? Let me know. You guys have been pretty quiet out there. All right, is this my turn? It is my turn, yes. Pretty sure it is. Is that the turn I wanted to take? No. No, it's the next one. The next one. Been a while since I've been on this map. Come on, let's go, guys. Not the fastest tractor in the world, but one of the most powerful in the world. Okay, so where we need to go, we're going to turn right here, and then Well, at this dead end, I made a special road. It's my own road that goes to here. So we'll go by there. We'll wave at Trace on the way. You almost didn't want to come inside. It's so nice out today. It is a nice day. I haven't been outside today, truthfully. I think I just missed my turn because I've been not paying attention. Yes, that's my actual turn. Gosh, I haven't been down this road in ages. Ages. That's the one we want. Just trying to believe it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, all this whole weekend has been really pretty weather. Thursday was nice, Friday was really nice, Saturday really good. Haven't been out much today. I went out to the balcony to water my plant. That's about it. 72 degrees without a cloud. Nice. Nice, Trace. Nice and quiet in the cab here. So what have I been up to? Been working. That's about it. I'm helping my parents plan a trip. So I'm gonna accompany them. We're gonna go to Charleston, South Carolina. And I've never been there before. Ronald Ducks. Howdy, Ronald. Good to have you in the chat today. How are you? So we should see Trace over here to the left a little bit. You're doing quite well. Awesome, Ronald. I'm doing well myself. So let me show you a little bit of customization that I've done to this map. So in the map, this is a dead end, but I have extended this road. It's not a very pretty road, but it is quite functional. And we can see across the river over there, there is our farm. And then in front of it there, just on the other side of the river, is Trace. He is cultivating our new field. Yeah, and I also added auto drive path on this road, so I can even have them, my vehicles, auto drive. And this is a pretty good shortcut. Incredibly good shortcut. Now, in my first personal save game, I had this farm up here, and I cut a road straight up that hill, and it went all the way to my farm, which was really nice. Bent, how are you, Bent? Good to see you. How are you today? Big howdy to you. And what I have done in the past is make a road go on that side of the BGA. It's not the easiest path because there's some fences you have to deal with. I think what I did here is I just utilized the BGA road here, so we'll just cut through the BGA. But probably what I should do is cut a road and have it connect right over here. And then we can drive through this way. And the auto drive course I'm referring to was done by our own farmer Ed, and with the auto drive creators. If you want to download that course or any of the other courses that he or Yan or Finished Farmer have done, you can go to their itch.io page And I think if you type exclamation auto drive in the chat, you'll get a link where you can go to the auto drive creators website, or its website. There is Trace getting some work done. You know what, Trace? How about I just help you over here? Let me see where you are on the field, and I'll just... Okay, you're on the far end, and you're already making the second headland. All right, I think I'm just gonna cut straight in. I'm just gonna bisect the field. So I can just, oh, I didn't put GPS. Yeah, oh yeah, GPS on this one, sure. Okay, that's probably the best spot right here. There is Rough Riders fan. Howdy, how you doing today? All right. All right, you're getting all kinds of stuff done on your stuff. What combines do I have in real life? Well, I'm not a real farmer, so I don't own any combines myself. I'll tell you what, though, if I have a next life, in my next life, I want to be a farmer. Seriously. All right. Let's get this done. Waylon, you gotta go. All right, well, thanks for stopping in. For those of you who are here, if you don't mind, hit that like button. It'll help other people find this live stream, and would love for you to subscribe. That really helps my channel as well. All right, let's do a 270 heading. Let's set up our auto width, and let's turn it on, and let's see how we're doing. How far off are we? Okay. There we are. All right. What is a 50 or 60 foot header best? You know, it really depends on the field. I think I have 50 foot headers on this farm. They're either 45 or 50, I can't remember. So we'll do this field with Trace and I working this. It shouldn't take too long, and then he and I can head over to the soybean field. I keep calling it barley because that's what we actually harvested out of it the time before. Just making sure I haven't missed anyone in the chat. Looks good. All right. You're a real grain farmer. You have 3 John Deere combines. Wow. With 40-foot Mac Don headers. Nice. Hey, there's Twisted. Howdy, Twisted. Good to see you, buddy. How are you today? Looking good. All right. So we have just about cut the field in half. Trace has finished the headlands around it. And then we get to decide what we want to put in here. Now it is February. I think it's the end of February. So as we start March, we do start to have some options. We can do oat, sunflower, and some of the root crops, cotton. So we just wait until April, and we have a lot of options after that. You know what? I've never played that map, Rough Riders fan. Don't know anything about it. We'll look and see what we can do in March as far as planting or seeding. All right. All right. You disable the premium expansion. You know what, Ben? I did too. In fact, it ruined my Missouri River bottom map that I was live streaming on, so I started over because it converted everything into root crops. Almost, I'd say more than a third of the fields, maybe half the fields were root crops. So yeah, I went into Steam and disabled it. You as well, yeah. I bought it to try out all the new stuff. It looked interesting, and also I wanted to try out the map that came along with it. So I like that I have that option, but I don't like that it just automatically adds those root crops to any map that isn't specifically like masking them out. And and there's really no way to disable it that I know other than to just go into Steam and turn it off. So that's what I did. And if I ever want to do those root crops again, I'll go into Steam and turn it on. Yeah, it's too overwhelming, Ben. Exactly. You're right. And so March, we've got, like I said, we could do oat, sunflower, and some of the root crops. April's where we can add corn or soybeans. And that's about it. We could try soybeans again in this field since our other crop got destroyed. Are you heading out of here, Rough Rider fan? You got to get up early. Woo! All right. Well, thanks for stopping in. It's good to chat with you. All right. Let me go to the map. Looks like Trace is about ready to jump in with the rows. So yeah, we should have this done 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes we'll have this done. Yeah, for farmers in the US, things are going to start getting busy real quick, right? Seed's going to start going in. A lot of field prep work is being done. Not a lot of like arable crop farming around where I am. It's mostly ranching, cattle ranching. So I have seen some of the hay fields that are around here. I've seen people, you know, getting those ready. Maybe they're putting fertilizer down or something. I don't know. There is a pretty good size cattle ranch that I drive by. It's like 2 miles from my house, and I drive by it every day as I go to work. And the cattle are they're getting big. I would imagine they're going to start taking them to market here pretty soon, and they're finishing them on grass. So all of the feedlots are empty, and I think they're finishing them on grass. They're grazing before they take them to market. I would imagine they're going to start getting some young adolescent cows or mothers that are going to calve here pretty soon. How many heads do I think? That's a good question. At least 500 head. I mean, it's not huge. It's not like a huge production ranch. It's a very, what is the name of the family? I'll think of it here in a, oh, Ross Perot. It's the Ross Perot family that owns that land. Thousands of acres. They're developing it. It's for future development, like corporate buildings and stuff, but they operate a ranch on it, mainly for the tax exemption, but also for the profit. So it's not a huge ranch. Not like the ones you go out into like West Texas. Howdy, Chinook. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Chinook, I missed your live stream. I saw that you live streamed earlier this week. And I was in the middle of something, and I couldn't jump in, but I did notice that. Go check out Chinook's videos, guys, if you haven't. And I plug him because he is my Discord server admin and also my multiplayer server admin, so he does a lot of good things for me. Yeah, go check him out. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. He does a lot of flight simulator stuff. All good. Doing another later. Okay, cool. Let us know when that's coming around, Chinook. I'll try to jump in if I'm free. Yeah, the times can sometimes be a little challenging since Chinook is in New Zealand and I'm in the United States. So I've had a little bit of drama over the last few days, especially last night. I live in an apartment on the second floor, and the first floor apartment right below me has been vacant for like almost a year. Well, someone moved in, I guess, a month ago. Anyway, I don't know if they're not used to apartment living or whatever, but they've been banging on the ceiling, on their ceiling. Because I guess I'm making too much noise for them. So that's been fun, dealing with that. I'm hoping that we'll come to an agreement and an understanding. I do like cultivating. Cultivating is probably, or plowing, field work in general. Tillage, I guess is what it is. Tillage is probably my second favorite thing to do in Farm Sim. Number one would be grass work. Number two would be plowing, cultivating. Number three would be harvesting. Not all types of harvesting. Potatoes and sugar cane, not my favorite. I'll do a sugar beet here and there. I don't mind too much. I see a lot of people joining the live stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Leave a like if you can, if you like it. Would love for you to say howdy in the chat. If not, feel free to just lurk and watch. Good group of people here. If you want to get more involved, you can join my Discord server. If someone can type exclamation Discord in the chat, there'll be an invite link. You can join my Discord. Also, by doing so, you have access to my crossplay multiplayer server, which is on Western Wilds, and also this multiplayer server that we are on today. That's for PC. Let's see. What are you saying here, Chinook? There will be a multiplayer server set up on Argsy's Discord for the New Zealand map. Oh, okay. There's a New Zealand map? Oh, yeah, that's right. I think it's... Is it new? Have not looked into that. I need to get more with the times, guys. I have not been active on other people's Discord servers. I've not even been super active on like other people's live streams. I've just not been not have the time that I used to have. Old Cranky, howdy. Good to have you here. Member for 7 months. Team Free for All member. Thank you. Yes, I do have a membership. If you want to support me financially, click that join button, and it's $1.99 a month. That helps out this channel. All of that income goes directly back into the channel for the multiplayer servers, software and equipment that I use for creating content. Thank you to those who are supporting. Gosh, how many members do we have now? I want to say over 40. I have not looked. Argsy just made a map tour of it. Thank you, Ben. I will definitely watch that. Okay. It's not on Mod Hub yet. Gotcha. Oh, and it's called Southern Pastures. Perfect. Thank you, guys. That's funny, Trace. All right, let's see where we are. Oh yeah, so Trace and I, we're tearing this up. We're literally tearing up this field. Yeah, we'll be done here in about 10 minutes. All right. I will be live streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I might jump back onto one of our Missouri farming maps. If you didn't notice, I'm using Missouri farming to actually cover both Alma, Missouri, and also the Missouri River bottom map. They're both based in Missouri. I did learn this week that it's not Alma, Missouri, but if you live in Missouri, you call it Alma, Missouri. I subscribe to a Twitch live streamer. Her name is Ghost in the Sim, and she does farm sim mostly. And she lives in Kansas City, Missouri, so she knows, and she actually streams on Alma, Missouri right now. So she educated me on the proper pronunciation of that. You just got situated on Alma. Okay, cool, Trace. I wouldn't say I'm situated. I started what I call my fat wallet farm, which is where I basically cheat in like a grillion dollars, and then I just have fun. But my farm is not really big enough to accommodate, so I need to basically blow out some of those grass fields around. It's that southwestern farm that has some cows. I need to properly set that up. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. Let me know if that sounds like fun. But yeah, maybe that's what we do. Do a little farm design, little farm creation. I don't think Corpnut has joined us. Maybe he will. But I have been playing a game called Railroader. Just came out for early release on Steam. I gotta tell you, I've been putting in some hours on that. I really like that game. It is basically a freight train simulator, and it's got steam locomotives and some diesel locomotives. So it's like right at the steam to diesel transition era, and it's situated like in just on the eastern slope of the Appalachians in, I think, North Carolina, Tennessee, that area. and it's a lot of fun. And Corpnut is playing that with his twin brother, and so he and I have just started kind of geeking out together on that. He and his brother have a server, multiplayer server, and he just invited me. I saw that. So Corpnut, if you're watching, I saw your invite. I'll see if I can get set up on that either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, would look forward to seeing what you have done. Yeah, I've just been doing single player mode mostly. Trace, so I didn't start on the main farm. I didn't start on the default farm in Alma. No, I went to the one down southwest. I did that because I liked that it was closer to town, and it had cows, and I liked the fields that were around it. It was just something a little different. There's a lot of grass fields over there. I like grass work, as you know. Should I pick these stones, guys? Let me know. I can always just set up a worker to pick them up. I'm not going to do it today. Picking stones is not my favorite thing to do. But I have been known to do it. Yeah, if it's going to get done, a worker's going to do it. And then we've got to have something set up. See, again, I'm so used to having course play. It's like, can course play get it done? Well, maybe, but it doesn't matter because I don't have course play on this multiplayer server. I am averse to putting course play on a multiplayer server. I think it kind of defeats the purpose of having lots of people working together. But on the other hand, it is quite convenient because sometimes you're on a server all by yourself and you want to harvest something. You can always hire a worker, but they can only do so much for you. All right, Trace, how are you doing on your side? Yeah, we're about the same. You might finish a little bit before me. And then we're just going to head on over to field 38 to get rid of that withered crop. Yeah, field straight ahead. Do I own that yet? I want to. I don't. Field 47 is like the last remaining field in this block of land. So I will buy it. And it's a small field. It's currently, I think it's just sitting there with nothing in it. Sim guy says pick the stones. Okay. Too big to roll down. I'm not a big fan of rolling, but in my opinion, you just don't get the payback for the effort. Get the extra wide stone picker from Mark Thor. I have used that one, Mark. And it does come in handy for sure. I do a couple of headlands yourself, and hiring a worker is quicker than CP. Yeah, it probably is quicker. They tend to turn around and get aligned faster. But if you are setting up, for it to work with auto load, I don't think auto drive. I don't think auto drive will work with an in-game AI worker. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember if I've even tried. If I had, it's been a long time. It won't. Okay, that's what I thought then. So even though you can set up a worker, you can't walk away from it because you're still going to have to empty it once in a while. And there are a lot of stones in this field. So it's going to be... You'll have to empty it, half a dozen times or more. We picked a lot of stones off this map. I know that we picked stones off of, I think it was this field? Might have been field 3 or field 12. Or if it, maybe I did that on my own, because this was a personal save game before I posted it on the multiplayer server. So maybe it was before it became a multiplayer server. But I had picked that field, and let me tell you, it took a minute. It took 2 minutes. Right, so I'm going to check out the New Zealand map. That's a great tip. And I will check into Argsy's Discord and YouTube vids just to get caught up with what is going on with that. Oh yeah, I pointed this out before, but see that bridge? I put that bridge there. In fact, you know what? I should have used that bridge instead of... Well, I wanted to show you my special road that I made, but yeah, I could have just taken that bridge straight over here. Would have saved me a little bit of time. Oh, but you know what? I was in my head, I was headed over to the other field. I wasn't even going to head over here, so I feel a little better about myself now. Not doing that. If you have only small stones in your field, you can use the field oh, to press them down. Oh, right. I understand, Ben. Thank you. Right, and then they're gone till next plowing. But because I have stones turned off, they'll never come back. I've got, these are some big stones. Some of these are big. So, although the little ones would go in, the big ones are going to stick around. Yeah, stones. Stones are cool. I'll do them once in a while. I have to be in the mood for it. I'm usually not, to be honest. Weeds, same thing with weeds. Weeds are fine if I'm in the mood. Sometimes I just kind of get tired of them, which I did on this map, and today I turned them off. So you'll see weeds in the cornfield that we're harvesting, but once we take care of those, they ain't coming back. So yeah, just to show you what I do have selected. We're going to do field 38 trace. It's in the kind of southeast corner. So Trace has finished up his side. I'm just about done. How many more passes do I have? It looks like 2.5. Maybe even 1.5. We'll see. Can we get this in? Yeah. It's like 1.5. If not, we may just have a little piece at the end. But yeah, we'll be done here in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There's the business end of our tractor. I'll do the rest of this all in cab, just for fun. Am I using precision farming? Yes, Ben, I am. Thank you, Trace. All right. Now we just have to see if we're gonna get that very, very... No, it looks like there's gonna be a small little piece. Yeah, we'll come back and get that. Finish Farmer, howdy Finish Farmer. Good to see you. How have you been? Can you make a decent score without weed and spraying? Probably. The score... I mean, if you turn weeds off, then I think it just removes that whole factor, right? So it's never a ding to your environmental score. And so you never have to spray, you never have to worry about whether you're just weeding or spraying. Am I understanding that correct? A lot of rocks. It is AK the Savage. Is that like AK Alaska, or is that just AK? Good to have you here. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome in. Some nice tillage sounds I can hear. It's your initials, okay. Just curious. Great to have you with us today. All right, guys, we're done on this field. Let's just admire our handiwork. There it is, a fully cultivated field. Nice and blue. Let's fold this up and let's head on over to field 38. Trace is already on his way over there, and he'll probably already working by the time we arrive. Oh, Trace is telling me he's already working. Didn't even take a lunch break. I mentioned earlier in the live stream that I'm planning a vacation trip to Charleston, South Carolina, with my parents. It's where they wanted to go, and so I'm kind of there to just help them with logistics and also enjoy things. If you've been there before, you're from there, whatever, if you have a recommendation on something to do while I'm there, let me know. You can drop it in the chat, or better yet, you can drop it in the Discord, on my Discord server. Always looking for stuff to do. We're going to book everything tomorrow morning. We're going to head over there in mid-April for almost a week. Yeah, Ben, I've always wanted to go there. I mean, I've been to Atlanta many times, but never for fun, always on business. I have been to Myrtle Beach. Did that, but it was like the whole beach thing. This is going to be more like history. My father really likes museums, so we're going to go to Fort Sumter. The city of Charlotte has a museum, so we'll probably check that out. And then there's a lot of like old plantations and also private gardens and that sort of thing. My mother wants to see that, and I think that would be cool. And then probably the best thing we're looking forward to is the cooking, is the food. A lot of southern comfort food. Hard to beat that. So you've got Carolina barbecue. You've got the seafood being right there off the Atlantic. A lot of chicken and grits and yummy. Yeah, you got to travel for the food, right? All right, so here is field 38. Let's see where Trace is. He's all the way at the end. All right. There he is. Trace, I'm just gonna run behind you and make a second headland off of your first one. And then once you and I both get around, then we'll be ready for some rows. It is very satisfying cultivating that withered crop right into the ground. It's a little bittersweet though, because could have made a lot of money harvesting this soybean crop, but oh well, you know, you snooze, you lose. Also, probably the most money we're gonna lose is off of our chickens. They ran out of food. I don't know when, but they are at 0 health. So although they're not technically dead, because, you know, Giants software has created this to be, what, age 0 friendly. So there's no alcohol, there's no killing animals. But for all practical purposes, they're dead. We just got to start feeding them, and it's going to take a while before our chickens start laying eggs again. So we're going to probably lose several $100,000 on our eggs. Italy is nice. Oh yeah, Italy is nice. I have been to Italy a couple times. And I've been there on business twice. I've been there for a personal holiday once or twice. Been there twice. Been to Venice, Rome, Florence. Florence is probably my favorite city in Italy. Love that Tuscany region. It's beautiful. Love the museums in Florence. When I was there, they were doing, was it a Monte Carlo race where they were racing antique race cars, like from the 40s and not 40s, maybe the 50s and the 60s, through the streets of Florence. We just happened to be there then. It was really cool. I'm not a racing fan, but I do appreciate it. So I don't know anything more about it. I probably should have looked it up to see exactly what was going on. Ben, you live pretty close to Italy. Well, wow, yeah, that makes it nice. Yeah, that's more than a drive for me. I can fly direct to Rome from where I am. Living in Dallas-Fort Worth area, one of the benefits is DFW Airport is one of the busiest airports in the world. And it is the central hub for American Airlines, which is the largest airline in the world. So I can fly direct pretty much anywhere, believe it or not. Not a lot of places I cannot fly to direct. Yeah, if you live in Atlanta area, you're close to a very, very large hub too. That makes it easy. I guess Denver's probably the same way. But yeah, living in DFW, it's nice to fly direct anywhere. Don't fly much anymore. When I worked in the high-tech industry, I used to fly all over the world. I would, I'd get over 100,000 miles every year in points. Not anymore. I don't make enough to even buy one ticket before they all expire, so I don't even try anymore. So yeah, I don't play the frequent flyer game anymore. Which is fine. They've watered down their frequent flyer program so much now. It's hard for anyone to benefit. And I also heard in the news that airlines are raising their checked bag prices. Let's see. Nope, that's not going to work. I was going to see if I could. Whoop! I should lower my cultivator. Lower the implement, Scott. There we go. I think I'm going to do that too, Trace. Trace just shifted his current GPS. I'm going to do that. Let me get it up here. Turn online so I can see what's going on. And yeah, just shift it over. Shift it over a bit. And something like that. There we go. Alright, if we have to adjust it again, we will. But we're good to go now. I'm gonna set the cruise control. I'm gonna turn my lines off because I don't like to look at them. There we go. Alright. We were talking about setting up my farm in Alma, Missouri. I kind of still need to do that on my Missouri River bottom map too. I basically have the in-game farm, in-game equipment, and starting fields. I think I bought one field. So I'll put a poll up in the chat, and you guys can vote on for tomorrow's live stream. Do we do Alma, Missouri farm setup, or do we do Missouri River bottom farm setup? I think I've got time. Let me set that up real quick. There we go. Let me know what you think. I love both of the maps. I haven't really accomplished a lot on either of them. I mean, although it's been several months since we started it. The Alma, we might have been there maybe 5 or 6 times, and then the Missouri River bottom basically started over the last time, so we're pretty fresh on that one. Chinook is back. Oh, you had a meeting. So you're watching live streams and getting work done at the same time. You the multitasker, Chinook. AK Savage, you're by Detroit. Okay. Main hub for Delta. Yes, it is. Yep, it's nice to live close to a hub. Yeah, I can fly to Auckland, New Zealand direct. I can fly to Sydney. I can fly to fly to Tokyo. Pretty much anywhere in Europe. Can I reach mainland Asia? I don't know. Probably, but I haven't tried. American Airlines does not do a lot of Asian flights. It's mainly Delta and United do a lot of that. All right. Yeah, I do need to get over there, Chinook. Believe me, I will be there as soon as I'm able to. It is at the top of my bucket list of places to visit, because I have seen a lot of this world, but I have not been to Australia or New Zealand. And if I had to pick only one, I would do New Zealand every time and twice on Sundays. Let's see, I think you did. Yeah, Trace gave me a row here. Let's see if I'm locked in. I think I'm going to be a little short. Oh, I'm just lined up. Yep, it's a little wide. So I think I'm just the slightest bit out of sync with you. But I think with kind of the margin of error there, I'm able to cover it all. No worries, if I miss some, I'll go back and get it. Chinook, I would love for you and Argsy to show me around. That would be ideal. It's looking like Missouri River Bottom farm setup is winning the poll currently. Only 6 votes so far. We'll let that roll. We'll check it out at the end of the live stream, and then I may continue it on Discord if we don't quite get a quorum in the live stream. All right. Mark, I would love to come to the UK again. I've been there many times. Scotland is one of my favorite areas of the world. I mean, my name is Scott, so what do you expect? Yeah, I love Edinburgh. I would love to meet the farm sim guy in person. He has extended. He has personally invited me over there more than once. I would love to go to Edinburgh and shake his hand, have a dram. London's one of my favorite cities in the world, too. Been to Ireland. Haven't been to Wales. Haven't been to Northern Ireland. But I've been to France, Spain, Germany. I've been to Sweden, Denmark. Have I been to Norway? I don't know. Maybe. It would have been on business, and it would have been for like a few hours. Been to Belgium. Spent some nice time in Belgium. Been to Italy. Been to... Where else in Europe? I'm forgetting something. I'm well traveled. It's been a while since I've done a lot of traveling. Waylon is back. Good. Yeah, Belgium is nice. I had a cousin that lived in Mons for a good while. Her and her husband, and stayed the weekend with them. It was lovely. Go to Gulf Shores Beach. That's where all the Texans go. That's where we go in the summer, and then in the winter we go to Colorado. We take over Colorado. All right. Let's go. And we are just ripping through this field. Look at that. Look at Trace. That's all right. I'm going to get it. I'm going to pick it up. Whoops, I was a little bit off. Let me go back and get that. I'm not going to let that sit. That's my bad. All right. Let's try again. Need to lock in my GPS much earlier. There we go. All right. Yep, we got that. I think I'm going to move my GPS line to the left, to the north, just a bit. Let's see. We're doing it? Nope. Now I am. Wrong way. That way, Scott. That looks pretty good. All right. We're going to roll with that. Ron, you're downloading the mods. Awesome. Hey, if you can join us, great. We'll be here I'll be here another 45 minutes or so. Alma is very well covered by streamers right now. You are correct, Bent. I put off even playing it for what, a month or more. And then really I've just been playing it for my own fun. I do love the map though. It's a gorgeous map. Very accurate to the area. It is kind of a quintessential US farm kind of map. One of the reasons why it's so well covered. But yeah, that's a little overdone. Missouri River Bottom I think is less covered, mainly because it's a PC only and it's not on Mod Hub, so that kind of limits some of the appeal or access to it. But I love it. I love 4X maps, as you know. I would say it has a little less detail than the Alma map, but is every bit as much accurate to the area. Can I get the Stone Picker by Mac Trucker 921? I think I have that one installed on this map, Waylon. I think. Ben thinks that the River Bottom map would be more interesting. Okay. Well, it is definitely winning the poll, so looks like a lot of people are agreeing with you, Ben. Trace, I'm going to get out of your way here as soon as I can. All right. Let's see if I'm lined up well going this direction. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're locked in. Oh, nice. Oh, there's an update to Alma. Is there really? Okay. Well, I think that cinches it for me. So we'll do Missouri River Bottom tomorrow. I'll go ahead and end the poll. And there's the result. So thank you for casting your vote, guys. I will see you in... Missouri River Bottom is... It's not technically... Well, there is a city there, technically. I can't remember the name of it, but it's... If you think about the state of Missouri, it's in the extreme northwest corner of Missouri. It's almost in Nebraska, almost in... Would it be Kansas? Almost in Kansas and Nebraska. And if you're familiar with the Missouri River Bottom map, and I'll show this tomorrow when we're there, in the kind of the, what, bottom left-hand corner, maybe just the left central corner, there's what looks like a small town. But I went into Google Maps, and that is actually a nuclear... It's either a nuclear missile site or it's a I think it's a nuclear energy site. It's not a city at all, not a town at all. All right, we tore that up. Oh no, we still got more to do. Good Lord, what am I doing? Sorry, Trace. Totally faked you out, didn't I? It looked like we were done from that direction. I'll jump right in here. We're almost done. Spoke too soon. Whoops. My cruise control quit on me. There we go. You love this map, Ronald. I do too. I like 4X maps in general. It's my favorite size of map. And if they're done well, it's hard for me to stay off of them. I have played this Green Valley map. Oh my gosh. I've done at least three save games on this. And I'd say, gosh, I'm probably pushing 400 hours on this map in total. Maybe more. Maybe 500. And my total time, if you go to Steam, you can see how many hours you spent playing various games. It's a very sobering exercise to do, to see how much time you waste playing games. But I think I'm at 2,300 hours for Farm Sim 22. Farm Sim 19, I'm had right at 2,000. So I'm getting close to the 5,000 hour mark for Farm Sim in general, which is both a cool and sad thing at the same time. Trace, you take the lead on this next turnaround. Oh, we got one strip. I'll take it. I don't care. And then Trace, let's head over to field 25, I think it is. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's the immediately east of the farm. That is the one. It's small. It's half the size of this one. And I think that'll probably work out. We might have a few more minutes to just kind of mess around in the farm. And I thought about just cultivating under the rest of that corn crop. But I'll probably go ahead and harvest it off camera tonight. I need to do it, what? Because at midnight tonight in the game, it withers. So I've got, what, 8 hours to get that done? A little less than 8 hours to get that done. That means before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to have to harvest that. Yeah, I can do that. I still have all the equipment over here for the harvest. Tracy helped me out with that, as did Was it just you and me, or was there others? Yeah. Still got that set up over there. So I may jump in there after dinner today. If I'm not playing Railroader. If you guys ever want me to do just like an impromptu evening live stream on Railroader, just so you can see what that is about, I would be more than happy to do that. I may just, if I feel like it, I may just do it. But most evenings when I get home from work, I have been talking to people all day. Live streaming's not the first thing I want to do. You are my community. If I am going to be around, anyone, it's going to be around you guys. And I don't have to ring up all of your merchandise that you bought in the warehouse and ask if you want to buy stamps today. What else do I have to do? Ask if you want to upgrade your membership. Why can't I put... Come on, Scott. Get it down there. There we go. Alright. Are you running GPS trace, or are you just eyeballing it right now? You are? Okay, did you have to make an adjustment? You did. Okay, I can tell. Let's see how far off I am. I'm a ways. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it this way. It's gonna. Then I'll come back and fix it. Oh, I've got a long ways to go. This is the lazy way to do it. I'm making a mess. Almost there. Are we there yet? Kinda. Alright, we're there. Okay, I'm gonna pick up and I'm gonna go clean that up. This is... Of all the farms on Green Valley map, this is my favorite, the Hillside Farm. I have played them all. The Southwest Farm, the little one, I played it just a little bit. The Northwest Farm, I played, that's the default one. I've played that one a lot. And then the Hillside, oh, this is Hillside. The one over here that you see right there across the way, that's probably my second, probably my third favorite. The default one's my second favorite. It's pretty good. It's got cows, and I think it has pigs too. It does have pigs. I just missed that sign. All right, let's go catch up with Trace. Check the server mod list. It might say unavailable. Really, Trace? For... Oh, you're saying that for Ronald. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to download one mod, but when you go to downloads, there's nothing to be downloaded. Interesting. It could be that I have an older version of a mod in my list, and you have a newer version. And that is one of the downsides of the whole setup for mods. It's one reason why you want to have the mod assistant if you can, because that we can have newer and older versions of mods for different save games. Because if that's the case, you can't download an older version of a mod. That's like on Giants. That you can't do that. You can download it from my mod list, and that's what Trace is talking about, is if you go to that, go into Discord, there's a link to all the mods to download. You can go there and download them from there, and then you'll get even the older ones. Boy, I'm messing this up. Come on, Scott. Stop it. Stop it. I think I accidentally hired a worker. That's why he took off. All right, let's get this cleaned up. I think it's time for me to eat some dinner because my concentration has left me. All right. I think I'm out of fuel. My brain is out of fuel. Come on, Scott. There we are. So I'm at 0 degrees. You can see that in my lower left-hand corner. And I'm locked in, so we're good. Now we can see what I'm wearing today. The same as every day. I'm wearing a case, hoodie, and farmer hat. If I remember, I'll change my wardrobe for Missouri River Bottom tomorrow. Olaf Bill? Is that Ronald? Well, with Trace and I cultivating today, we actually got all the fields cultivated, or will have all the fields cultivated, that I wanted to get done today. That's awesome. Still have the cornfield to deal with. But we'll either get that done or I'll just let it wither. We got half of it. We got 500,000 liters of corn off the field, and we dried it. We'll need to reload the propane if we're going to harvest and dry the rest of that field. We've got like exactly half, maybe just over half of that corn. So there's still another 450,000, 500,000 liters of corn left on the field. Trace just said the word Whataburger in my head. Trace, I had I had Whataburger last night for dinner. That is so after I work a full week, after working Saturday, I have Sunday and Monday off. So I treat myself to a Whataburger #2 with cheese, no onions, and a combo meal every Saturday. That is the only fast food I eat. Is maybe once a week. Not every week do I do that, but if I do it on Saturday after work. It is quite enjoyable. Gotta have the spicy ketchup too. Ben, you wanna take the plow and make the field larger? I get that. I know that feeling. I feel that way with field 28, the first field that we cultivated. There's a lot of extra room around it. In fact, that is kind of on my list of things to do, is to expand that. When FSG had that field, he did a lot of things with it, but he expanded that field. I know. Yeah, because it just makes sense to do it that way. Let's see, am I going to catch everything? Ooh, I am. Lovely. Now, after we finish this, I also need to remember to return this leased cultivator. I don't want to end up paying for multiple days leasing with it just sitting in on my farm. In fact, let me see if there's anything else that's accidentally still leased. Nope. It's just that, so that's good. Ronald, I'm sorry we couldn't get it sorted out today, but I appreciate the effort. Maybe we can troubleshoot that next time. Yeah, get some rest, and we'll get it sorted hopefully tomorrow for Missouri River Bottom. No, not Missouri River Bottom. That's not on the server. But hopefully I can see you on the server tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely need some food in my stomach. My brain is out of fuel. Ben, you don't know what a Whataburger is? Well, it's not Waterburger, it's What a Burger. And it is a regional fast food hamburger franchise that started in Texas. And it is now starting to grow across the country. But if you've heard of In-N-Out Burger, that's a chain that started in California. And it's kind of the southern version of an In-N-Out Burger. That's it, Trace. What a burger. Yeah, we tend to say Whataburger, Waterburger. In the South, Whataburger. Because we get lazy in how we pronounce things. Exactly, yeah. It probably sounded exactly like Whataburger. But it's What a Burger. And probably my favorite, like, fast food chain burger. I definitely prefer it to In-N-Out, but I do like a good In-N-Out. I do like a good double. Yes. We didn't have In-N-Out here until about 10 years ago. It's family owned for years, and I think they finally sold out to private equity, which is what happened to Whataburger about 4 or 5 years ago, which is why they're now expanding nationwide. They only have the usual ones in Denmark. Yeah, McD's and BK, right. Yeah, these are smaller regional chains. There's others. There's the Shake Shack that started in New York City. That's expanded quite a bit. Five Guys is another one that started, I want to say in Virginia or North Carolina. One of those areas. I think it was in Virginia. But yeah, so there are, I would say, too many hamburger restaurants around here now. In fact, Five Guys Burgers is probably my absolute favorite burger, but it's really expensive, and there's not one conveniently located. I take that back. There's one in South Lake, not far from me, but they don't have a drive-through. They're not very fast. Trace pointed out that, yeah, you can, all the peanuts you can shell and eat. Their French fries are good. When you order fries, they give you basically a brown bag, and they fill it with French fries. They do have a Five Guys, I know, in the UK. Not a lot of them. I don't know if they have it in other areas of the UK or Europe. I moved into the apartment complex that I'm in now about a year ago, but where I lived before, I could literally walk to the Whataburger in like 10 minutes. It was very dangerous. And they're open 24 hours. So if it's 3 in the morning and you want a burger, you can go get one. In fact, they start serving taquitos after 11 p.m. So you can get you a taquito, which is basically a fast food version of a... Is it a burrito? It's not even a burrito. What is it? It's good. It's great hangover food. When I was in college, we'd go to like a rock concert or something like that or go watch a band play at a bar, and you'd get out about 1 in the morning, and then you'd go hit the Whataburger, get some bunch of taquitos. Back then they were like less than $2 a piece. Trace asks if I've heard of the Cookout. I have heard of the Cookout. We don't have them here, but I know they're very popular in the Deep South. And it's super cheap fast food. I saw a YouTuber reviewed Cookout. That's the only reason I've heard of it. Oh, that's weird. Trace, Whataburger's same way. Because, you know, I've been around Whataburger all my life. They started in Corpus Christi, Texas, which is on the coast. And but they were already in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Austin area, you know, when I was extremely young. I've always been around Whataburger, and they're always been open 24 hours. So that was the big drunk hangout. Waffle House is another one, if you've heard of Waffle House before. Not such a big deal in Texas. That's more kind of a Deep South kind of thing, because that's where they started. But we do have Waffle Houses here. Burgers or waffles after bar crawling? All right. Trace, next time I think I might put the Discord audio feed into the live stream so everybody can hear us chatting. If you're okay with that. Old Cranky, there's about 10 mods that's not available on my mod for Green Valley. I'm not surprised, Cranky. I should probably go and update that. And there are some that... There may be some that... I know there's some that aren't available in the mod hub. But yeah, I will have to check that out. I need to do a little work there, Cranky. Thank you for pointing that out. Daniel Otson, howdy, Daniel. Good to have you with us. Great to have you here. Caught us in plenty of time. We'll be going for at least another 20 minutes. Trace and I are just finishing up this field. We've got that much left. This is our third field that we've cultivated. And for you other people who have just joined the live stream, welcome in. Howdy. Thank you for joining in. If you haven't, would love for you to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, join my Discord. Great community here. A join link for Discord you can get if you type !Discord in the chat. And you certainly don't have to, but if you want to join Team Free-for-all and financially support this channel, you can do so by clicking the join button below. Get you a few perks. Each month we do a members only event. We had our February one about a week and a half ago. We did a private live stream. So we'll do one for March. And I think what we'll do for March is we may just do more of an interactive kind of, I may do like a, not a Zoom, but like a Discord video chat kind of thing. I don't know. Trace, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll do whatever you're not doing. Cranky just gifted some memberships. We've got 5 more Team Free-for-all members. Thank you, Cranky. Very generous of you. Don't know if I can get all of this. Let me see if I can, Trace. I think, yep, I got it. I'm gonna get it. All right. Let's go back to the house. Let's go back to the house. We'll put some steaks on the grill. Trace and I we'll throw some horseshoes. Watch, I don't know. Watch the cows eat grass. I don't know. Get to bed early. Farm needs a little bit of cleanup. You see the grass field there to the left? It definitely is ready. Or is it? Hold on, I'm gonna check. Let me just jump out here real quick. It is not ready. It needs one more stage. It's been dormant all winter, so it's been just sitting there in the forage state. But I think starting in March, it will advance. So very soon, probably next time we're here, we'll do some grass work. And uh-oh, looks like our header took a header. I'm so funny. I'm gonna return this cultivator. Thank you, cultivator. You're very helpful. But I think instead of taking it to the store, I'm just gonna be lazy and just do that. Okay. Before we leave, I know what I can do is I can feed my dead chickens. I'm gonna do that. And I guess I'm gonna come over here and clean my, I'm gonna wash my tractor just in case Argsy is lurking and watching. Don't want him to get upset. Didn't have to clean the cultivator because I just turned it in dirty. They didn't seem to mind, so that's what I did. All right, get the windshield, get the bugs out of the grill. All right, we're done. And how are we doing on fuel? Doing great on fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and park you in here. I wish there were an actual workshop in here, but there is not. There's a few changes I would make to this map. One of them would be to add a workshop in here. Another one would be to change up the corn dryer so that I can see the other crops in my silo more easily. There's a way to do that, but it's a bit involved. Chickens. Let's get this guy. Can I change all on the map? Hold on, let's see. Oh, we got Faber Farming. Howdy, Faber. Sorry I missed you earlier. Welcome in. Can I change all on the map? Change all of what, Ben? You might have said something that earlier when I was mentioning something, and now I can't get the context. Oh, like fences and buildings. No, you can't, Ben. It's not that it's not quite as customizable as other maps. I love this map so much. I'm not going to say really anything negative about it, but there are some things that I would change just the way that I like to play. Scott, you got to fill this up with stuff first. So we do have a lot of eggs right there. Okay, nice. We're just not going to get any more for a while. Let's go fill this up. This is not a big trailer. It's the only one I have that's not the one with the big rig, but it works. We do have some barley, and that's what they're eating. We got barley. We've got a lot of barley. I'll give them 3 or 4 helpings of this. That'll, I know, keep them going for the next several days. We still have a little time left. I'll load up those eggs. But if not, we'll do it next time. You're doing all right, Faber. Nice. Good to hear that. Oh, ooh, I almost hit that. Almost did, but I didn't. Also, not parked in a good spot. There we are. All right. Yeah, you can't delete the fences and buildings, Ben. Not in this map. Pretty sure my memory serves me correctly. All right, let's go get some more. So as we discussed, tomorrow, or as we decided in the poll earlier, tomorrow we will be on the Missouri River bottom, and we're going to do a little more farm customization, and we'll do something. We'll do some field work or something. Should be a good time. 3 p.m. Central U.S. I will send the announcement out several hours in advance, but I hope to see you then. chicken. Oh yeah. Good thing about having a small trailer is you can make really sharp turns. Let's see if I can back this in. I'm a bit blind doing it, but I'm just looking for a trigger, looking for a trigger, looking for a trigger. There it is. All right. And we'll see how far that moves the needle on the chicken feed. Okay, so there we are. We're there. The cows are doing fine. We've got 163,000 liters there, 193,000 liters there. The slurry pit is full on there over here. You know what? That would be fun to do next time we're here. Now that we've got some freshly cultivated fields, let's throw some poop on it. Some liquid poop. That would be a lot of fun. And it's not going to be pumps and hoses. Done that twice already. Was not the best experience. I did see a video from someone. No idea who it was, but it looked like it was a real life farmer that does distributed slurry, and was using pumps and hoses to show the correct way to do it. So I may watch that video just to see if I learn anything, and if I become re-inspired, I might do pumps and hoses one day. It will not be tomorrow, though. We're gonna just do the traditional slurry spreader. Bent, you saw that too. Okay. If I find that link, I'll post it on my Discord, or maybe I'll just share it. I may just share it on my YouTube for anyone else who's interested in checking that out. Ben, if you see it, feel free to post that in on my Discord. That would be lovely. But I need to watch it first and just make sure it's what I think it is, and that it's worth watching. Great, you hate pumps and hoses. I would say I hate it, but I'm disappointed in it. I had really high hopes when it first came out. If it had it worked exactly the way it was advertised, I would be a big proponent, but it just has way too many basic flaws that make it nothing but frustration for anyone who tries to use it. There's nothing intuitive. Well, there's very little intuitive about it. You basically have to watch others trial and error, like with a YouTube video or something. FSG's got some stuff out there, but even his stuff doesn't hit all of the nuances. And they did a major update. They did a major update to it, and it still didn't cover the essentials. One of the biggest shortcomings is you can't load slurry right out of a slurry silo like you would like an in-game slurry pit. You can't do it. It has to be their own version. There's a way you can indirectly do it. That's a big strike. Big strike number 2 is you get the hoses misaligned, you get just a little too much fold or a little too much drag, and it pops off. And there's no warning, there's no like parameter that you can look for to make sure it's not going to happen. It just happens. Those are the 2 biggest strikes against it. There are others, trust me. The triggers on them are really tricky. Yeah. Hooking up the hoses is weird. Like which side of the hose do you have to be on to make it work? Ugh. It's raising my blood pressure just thinking about it. Oh, you don't use Discord? No worries, Ben. I will take a look though and see how we're doing with that. So what do we end up with? We ended up with, oh, it doesn't show. Well, we'll just do this. Go here. So we ended up with, oh, that's still the wrong, that's the animal dialogue. We just need to do this. Okay, we're almost half full, so that's gonna work. That is gonna work. How much more time do we have? 5 more minutes. What was the other thing I said we might do? Oh, pack up the eggs. Let's go pack up the eggs. I think we'll have just enough time to do that. We will use this bad boy. You know what? I may have this full of eggs already. And if I do, what I'll do is I'll go sell them. And that just means more money for us. I actually think this is full of eggs. I don't think I sold it last time. It's full of eggs, guys. Okay, so I don't feel quite so bad about killing off my chickens because we got a lot of eggs to sell. Let's go sell them. I know we can sell them over here at McDonald's. There's some other places we can sell them to. Let's check real quick. They're all about the same price wherever you go, so I'll just find a place that's nearby. It's interesting. Nope, that's the wrong place. Here's where we go. Eggs. Applebee's, Casey's, there's McDonald's. So whatever it is, there's something over here. It's either Casey's or McDonald's. So Casey's is up north. Oh, I just forgot. We did put in a road back behind us. It goes to town. Might have been fun to take that road, but we'll do it next time. Steering's really sensitive on this truck. So I'm gonna have to go slow. What is it up here? Does DR Hortons take eggs? Not Tim Hortons, that's what I'm trying to say. Tim Hortons, they do take eggs. We'll sell them at Tim Hortons. DR Horton is a home builder here in the area. That's why I said that. They're actually one of the largest home builders in the world. They're based here in Fort Worth. Oh, we can sell them at the Dollar General too, I think. My new road needs leveling. You're right, it does, Cranky. We never leveled that out, did we? All right, let's sell it at the Timmy Hortons. I used to own a DR Horton home as well, Trace. All right, we should start selling. There we go. Let's watch our money go up. Our lizard goods. It's my opinion, but I think eggs is one of the most lucrative things you can produce in Farm Sim. It's easy. You basically turn wheat into eggs, and you make a lot of money. Like $2,000 to $3,000 per liter, per 1,000 liters. So what's that? Like 3 times as much as you'd make by just selling the wheat. You can triple your money by just running it through some chickens before you sell it. So that was 40,000 liters of eggs. Let's see what we got. 91, almost $92,000. Not bad. You know what? We've got another minute. Let me see if I can load up these other eggs. We'll sell those as well. So Tim Hortons is one thing we don't have in this area. We're too far south. We have Dunkin' Donuts here. We certainly have Starbucks. And as far as donut places, we have Shipley Donuts. Trace, I don't know if you have Shipley Donuts in your area, but that's... Shipley started in Texas. I want to say Dallas-Fort Worth area, but I'm not certain about that. But I know they started in Texas. Cranky, you have Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, wow. Okay. Noe Huber. Hello. Howdy. A new subscriber. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And for the like as well. Appreciate that. Who else have I missed? I've not been paying attention to the chat. I apologize deeply for that. Okay, we are full again of eggs. We have left this looking horrible, but oh well. All right, let's go sell these. Let's go do that again. Let's find a different place to sell. That was fun. Let's see, there's McDonald's, dollar stores here. Yeah, Dollar General takes eggs. We can go there. You're in Alsace. Okay, wonderful. Great to have you here. All Countryside with your host, Hudson. Hello there. You wish there were more people watching my VOD. I do too. I used to make a lot of videos. I used to drop at least one a week. I don't do that much at all anymore. I miss that. I don't know. I have some video ideas in my head. I just need to make them work. You only play US and Australia maps. Okay. We have a great selection of those too, don't we? So you must like big, expansive maps. All right, where else can we sell? Let's sell at the McDonald's. They can make some more Egg McMuffins. The Ronnie Max is right here. McDonald's has a lot of nicknames, right? There's Mickey D's, we call it, Ronnie Max, Ronnie McDonnie. Where do you over in Australia, New Zealand, you guys call it something interesting? Is it Macca? You guys shorten everything, don't you? You abbreviate everything. Yeah, Macca. Macca for some brekkie. Today you have finished creating a farm from Laura Farms on Green Valley, Nebraska. That sounds interesting. Yeah, that's a great idea. Laura Farms, I watched her channel when she had less than 1,000 subscribers. She was just starting out. I don't really watch her anymore. She got real big. Her channel got real big and a little too commercialized for me, but I really liked when she knew nothing about farming and her father was teaching her how to farm. That was so cool. And then I watched her get engaged to Grant and they got married and all that. And hello, who are you? What are you doing? Oh, she just walked right through me. That was so rude. All right. So this will give us another, what'd I say, 90-something thousand. We got almost 95, 96 for that. Wonderful. So we more than covered the leasing costs on that cultivator because that did not cost much at all. I'm gonna drive this home. I'll try to be nice and put it away, and then we will say our farewells, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 3 p.m. Central US here. What is that? 9 p.m. UK, 10 a.m. New Zealand. People ask me why I include the New Zealand time zone. It's because of Argsy Gaming. He's in New Zealand. Also, our buddy Chinook is there. Not many people don't post that, and so I do on behalf of Argsy and all those that live like in Australia, New Zealand area. Because I do like my. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. I forgot that I was gonna be nice. Trace, thank you for cleaning up on the farm today. You're not in that tractor. But thank you for all your help. Thanks for cultivating. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get big. There I am. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll join me tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you haven't. But until tomorrow, I'm ScottFreeforall, and I will see you later. Bye.